What's up, Columbus? You already know what it is, man. It's the Raspy One, man. It's your boy Reese, man. This show is sponsored by Ohio Sickle Cell and Health Association. Y'all know I'm sitting next to the greatest co-host on the planet, Rick Jones.
Oh, Reese, man, you're far too kind, man. Listen, we recognize y'all could be tapped into anybody in the world right now, but you're rocking with your boys, Rick and Reese, and you already know.
We appreciate that. Yo,
What's good?
man, we got a star in the building.
Absolutely, man. Absolutely, man. No stranger to the Rick and Reese show.
We got a star in the building, man. You know,
Hey, behave.
arguably, man. You know, we don't. All restraints is off, man. Every time she come on the show,
Man, you know.
we get to just do what we
wilding
do,
out.
man. We got this. We got the executive director of Ohio Sickle Cell and Health Association, Annie J. Ross-Womack in the building.
What's good? How you
I-
been? First off,
I don't even. I keep coming back for torture every year, twice a year. Oh my Lord, how y'all doing?
we good.
Every year,
Is
I
it torture? Come on,
torture. It's hard. It's hard for a sister out here.
We love when you come on the Rick and Reese show.
Yeah, I know, but it's torture.
Come on, man. You had a lot of fun, you know.
Yeah.
You know, Columbus, I got to be honest. I told him myself. I came right out the gate, man. I told him myself, if you heard the last interview we had with Annie, I felt beat down a little bit. I felt beat up. I felt like I wasn't taking care of myself physically.
Yeah.
She was really preaching water intake.
H2O.
I feel like
It
my
was a lot.
co-host, you know, he got wind of it early. He came in with a jug and made her believe that was his lifestyle.
That's what I got a jug in the car right now.
In the
So
car.
yeah, I
Right
told you,
now.
I told you to say that. So I told him myself, Annie, I really just haven't been drinking water like I need to. It's probably affecting my blood pressure level,
Oh my
True.
goodness.
I think.
True.
Oh, my
So since the last time I saw you, I've been in the ER because of my blood pressure.
Why you tell me
You
that?
serious too.
I just feel guilty. You ever come around somebody and you feel
You
convicted?
know, if you wasn't gonna tell her, I was gonna tell her.
And then we're talking about, because April is Minority Health Month.
Yes,
I wanted to tell on myself before we start getting into questions and you start rebuking and you know what I mean, all of that stuff.
Nicely.
Well, you know what? I'm gonna give you a compliment. Can I give you a compliment?
Yeah.
Listen, last time you were on the show, he didn't know what a my chart was. Do you remember that? Now the guy knows what a my chart is.
I've been to the doctor enough since the last time I saw you.
I don't think that was a compliment. I think that was a slight. But you take it as a compliment if you want to.
Hey, man, so y'all acting up already. Come
Rick
on.
a
Now.
hypochondriac.
We gotta
That's why he know what the
Yeah, right.
He was like, a watch
Hey,
gotta
she
have
called
one.
me out, didn't she? She called me out.
Look, what's that? I
She's
gotta
in the
have one.
spirit. She's in the spirit right now. Hold on. I am a hypochondriac.
He is though. He got to do everything.
I do. I gotta know it all. Hold on. What is that I'm feeling in my chest? Hold on. now.
Could be this.
Right.
Go to my chart.
Hey, I went to the emergency room. They said, "Boy, you got gas."
Wow. That's a little bit
Thought
too
I was
much.
having a heart attack. Nah,
Okay,
go
let's
ahead.
get back
No,
to
go
high
ahead.
blood
Come on,
pressure.
See, y'all play too much. Come on.
We
now.
educating the people. We got our listeners. They locked in. We got a star that's full of a
Absolutely.
wealth of knowledge. And man, a lot of people are ignorant, not in a bad way, just uninformed about sickle cell. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
So, let's talk about that
Let's talk about it, man.
First of all, what is sickle cell? We don't even want to take for granted that everybody even knows what sickle cell disease even is.
First of all, y'all
I
should be able to say this by now. Y'all don't know what it is.
Because I didn't know
Because
what
I've been here
it was.
37 times.
Right. You have. You educated us, but we want you to educate the listeners.
this
See,
for
I
the
know
people.
what it is. Yeah, this is for the people. See,
Okay.
we're well
It's
informed
for
by
the
now.
people. Okay. You gonna say this for
We're,
the people.
we're well
Okay,
informed.
for the people. Well, sickle cell is a condition basically that affects the red blood cells. So what it is, it's a condition that deprives the red blood cells of oxygen. They become hard and sticky. They turn into a crescent shape, banana shape, and that's what sickle. Y'all ain't old enough to know about when they used to cut the grass with a sickle.
Oh,
That's where
wow.
you get the name from. And so what they do is they clump together, they stick, and then they cause pain all throughout the body. So it's a defect of the red blood cells, basically.
Now, is that hereditary? Is that age? Like, is it a certain age? Like, what? Can anybody get it? Is it specific to a certain race?
It's hereditary. Both of your parents have to have a sickle cell gene or a sickle cell gene and another hemoglobin blood disorder, or just a blood disorder. So it is passed down from parent to child, and it affects 7 different racial groups: African American, Sub-Saharan Africa, Italian, Mediterranean, Greek, Asian, and also Hispanic. So it affects all those different subsects, all minorities. Where tropical weather is prevalent, where malaria was prevalent, a person would have a form of sickle cell disease.
Oh, wow. Wow.
Yeah.
That sickle cell, it's no joke, man. Now, I hear, I told you, I think last time you was here, I told you I played Division I football, and
I don't remember that, but
yeah,
okay.
yeah, I told you
Slight
that.
flex.
No, it was just slight flex. But I think you were the one that told me that now, in order to get your scholarship, they got to test you for sickle cell.
It's in order to go to school.
Oh, is
Any
it to go to
division,
school? Oh,
D1,
really?
D2, D3, NCAA guidelines that everyone must have a negative trait test. So they must present a document saying that they don't have sickle cell disease or sickle cell trait in order to play in any division, D1, D2, D3.
Wow. So
That's any sport. So if you're a cheerleader and the AD is over that, you have to get the test.
wow. So is it dangerous?
Band, if the AD is over that, you have to get the test.
Wow.
So it's every college, every division now.
Wow.
It's called sickle cell trait in the athlete.
Is it dangerous to have
Very
sickle cell
dangerous. It's very to have sickle cell trait. It depends on, again, since it's genetic, so it depends on your makeup. So we've had people that have passed out that have died from heat exhaustion. Especially football. My son played football. 1 a day, 2 a day, 3 a day in the
Right.
sun.
Oh, yeah,
All of that helmet, equipment on, bodies overheat. So they have different guidelines now, and even how they do practices. There has to be a length of time between 1 a day, 2 a day, 3 a day.
Wow.
Can't be high noon. Can be fully equipment. You got to cool them down, take them inside of a building, because a person can die from heat exhaustion. But we've had a lot of our athletes who had trait who have passed away, and that's why we enacted sickle cell trait in the athlete.
Wow. So I'm sorry, Reese. I know you wanted to talk, but I
it's all
played
good, man.
football scholarship. They didn't test me for that, and they kept us in full equipment and all that. So can I sue?
action.
Can I
No,
sue?
you cannot. You don't have sickle cell trait, so you're fine.
We can't get a class action
What
going.
was we? I mean, he faking when he played.
he thinks
I mean,
everything is
I'm
mine
listen,
is
I'm a
ours.
man.
That's what he
I'm
thinks.
Oh, you hit
navigate
man.
him through that. We're gonna get through that class. Akron, we
saying,
coming.
No. Wow. Okay. I ain't got nothing to do with that.
I
Act.
didn't know that though. That's crazy, man. That's
But everybody's tested at birth since the 80s. So if you were tested, you would know if you had sickle cell trait or disease. because
Since
of
the
data.
80s.
Yeah, since the 80s. So all around the world.
Just missed that
Let me-
cut.
oh, y'all. Okay.
Don't tell my age, brother.
You know what I mean? So can you said everybody's tested, so let's say since the 80s everybody's tested, but is there a way that at birth it didn't appear that you had it, and then you look up when you're 11, 12, like can you
That's
find
not-
out later?
That's not the way it works.
So it's strictly
No,
you
it's,
got it or don't at birth.
basically you have it or you don't. So trait does not turn into disease. It just won't sneak up on you. You have it. So that's just the way it is. I was fine, and then boom. No, that's not the way it works.
Oh wow.
So parents, husband and wife, they'll already know,
No,
right?
they don't.
What
Some parents don't know. I mean, just like you said, y'all missed the cutoff.
Right.
so they don't be knowing until they have a baby and then find out.
I mean, or if you're smart, which a lot of people are not. I'm just saying, people don't get genetic tested. Like that's the first thing from their mind.
Wow.
They don't be like, oh, what you got? They just, go on up in there and do what they got to do.
Right.
Boom, your baby sick. Why? What happened? What is that? So a lot of people don't know that they carry the trait. I mean, it's 1 in every 13 African Americans had a trait. So that's a lot.
That's just on that's worth.
So you go to your family
getting
reunion, you count out
tested.
13 people, one of them got the trait.
Wow.
Basically. So it's you get the test, but a lot of people don't even know what's genetically runs in their family. They just link up with somebody, and then you could have anything. But people don't ask anymore. People don't, there are no more blood tests, which is crazy to me.
Well, I do my panels and everything.
that's funny.
Here you go with this panel. Here we go.
I do
In my
panels.
chart.
My
That's
chart
my
last
chart.
My
show.
chart.
It's
I know
panel this
everything
show.
about my health, man. I'm serious. I don't
But
the
know.
funny thing, though-
that panel has nothing to do with your hemoglobin status. Now you have your hemoglobin level,
yeah.
and it'll say if your hemoglobin's high, your hemoglobin's low, but that does not tell you that you have the trait. So
right.
that's a separate test. So you probably need to go get that because you just be making up stuff, right?
I thought I impressed you with because I go get my test.
Well, I'm glad you get your panels, but it's a different blood
different
panel.
blood-
You have to go deep into breaking it up.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Now, if you donate some blood, Red Cross will test your blood.
Okay, I'm
would
good.
know.
Thank you.
Oh, you not,
Said he good.
Good Lord.
did you
Man,
don-
pray
Are
for
you
this
saying
guy.
you donated?
Yeah, I was stressed
Pray for
out.
this
Now, oh,
guy.
you know what? Now, that's a big thing. Since the last time we met,
Yeah.
I done sat there and let them go through, because that kept ringing in my head.
So
that
did you
said,
donate?
Yes. Multiple times. Well,
Okay.
twice.
Two.
That's multiple.
That's the first I've ever heard.
So you know
of
what your blood type
Nah,
is?
we
So
lied.
you got
my wife
your
was there
whole-
with me and my daughter.
You got your little thing that tells your blood type.
Yeah, I got the whole little situation, and I deal with them. They scheduled me my next one real early in advance. I was able to put it on the calendar to be
Well, I'm
able
gonna
to
call
go
you for my
back.
blood drive.
Well,
Okay,
Reese,
since
I'm
I-
proud of
so
you,
what,
man.
what's up with you?
I'm
sir?
proud of you.
Sir?
Well, I go get my blood every every year.
Shit, it's like oil. You know what I mean? You need to get that out.
Have you donated blood?
Yes.
Let's talk about blood donation.
Okay, let's talk about
Let's
it.
talk about the fact that out of all the blood products, 85 to 90% of the blood that's on the shelf is non-minority blood. So that means it's only 15 to 20% on the shelf. Wow. That's minority blood. That encompasses everyone who's non-Caucasian.
Wow.
But African Americans and people of color use the most blood.
But we don't.
We use 85 to 90% of the blood products.
Wow.
But we don't donate anything but 15 to 20% of the blood products.
Why is that?
Because we don't donate. Why don't you donate?
Well, why is that?
But why don't you donate? I'm just saying, I donate.
I didn't say I didn't donate.
Okay, do you
I
donate?
don't do it on a consistent basis.
Okay, so
Let's say that.
and why is that? So you have to ask yourself why that is, and maybe when you ask yourself why that is, then you can start a platform to donate, because we have people that are in chronic blood transfusion. They need blood every week.
Why don't you donate, though? That's
So
a
you have to
great
think
question.
about why don't you donate?
Why don't you do
I mean,
that?
people don't donate blood. I mean, I don't have time. It's 5-10 minutes out your day. 1 pint of blood saves 3 lives. You know.
I don't
you
have
can
a
go
problem
in and donate,
Just too
save
busy.
some lives.
Too
No,
busy to
I
save
don't-
3
no.
lives.
You know what? The last time you were on the show, you said something that was interesting. You said when we donate blood, I think what does
It
that process?
regenerates.
It
So it makes
regenerates,
your
right?
body make more blood.
Yes,
And
and
for
that's
me,
healthy.
it help. You know.
Did that push you to go donate
Push
after
you to
she
go
said
donate.
that?
Now you know what? That was a while back.
So I'm gonna say no.
Yeah, I'm
So,
gonna say
we ain't got a lot of time to be filling that fish in. We already know. He ain't no day. I see what happened was I was busy that day. Okay, but I'm just saying
know
we
what?
need to.
I
But we
haven't
seriously-
donated on a
Yeah,
consistent
we
basis.
seriously
You're
need to
right.
donate because our people need blood. Minority folk need blood because our bodies can reject blood. So people with sickle cell, they need the right kind of blood, so that their body won't reject it. So then they have to wait on another blood product.
So what's the time between? If I go tomorrow to donate, what's the time between? Like how consistent? How often? What's the
You ain't
cadence?
got to worry about that. They
What's
gonna
the
call.
cadence?
Oh, they gonna cadence you. They gonna call.
blow your phone.
They will
What
call you.
up?
All you got to do is just, I'll put you on my list. They won't.
Give me. I can't just give a pint of blood every what? Like what's the?
It's a couple months.
Oh, a couple months.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's blood. And that plasma, you probably.
No, we
can
not
make
doing.
a
We don't
visit.
take that.
Okay.
Anybody can do that.
That plasma, you
we
can
don't.
visit.
We
I
don't.
done
We
seen them
don't.
line up.
We don't do the. We don't do the South High Street plasma.
Man,
We
y'all.
don't do.
hey,
We
y'all
do
know
red, whole
Nah.
blood, double reds. We
I
don't.
know that
We don't
pla-
mess with that.
I-
Reese and
You
Miss
was
Womack
sprinkling
is
that.
off
We
the hook,
don't
y'all.
mess with that $5
I
plasma
thought you-
train.
Yeah, I thought you was freak. I thought you was talking about that plasma. 'Cause you was like how frequent. I'm like,
man,
sound
no,
like a
we
little
don't-
plasma you trying to get.
No, we don't do that. We don't take the plasma.
See. Well, listen, man. I got a serious question for
We
our
don't
people.
take the plasma.
See, y'all good. Y'all good.
We don't want that,
so,
bro.
So we just came out of a pandemic, right? So I want to know, Miss Womack, did COVID-19 harm the sickle cell population?
Definitely, because people didn't donate blood before. So imagine doing COVID-19. People were not coming out. They were not donating. They were afraid to come out and donate. So had a definite shortage of that. But one thing that it did do, it just made people more aware of folk with conditions, because everybody had to stay in. So now they really understood how people, when they say, well, my child can't come out because they're allergic to the sun, they used to be like, yeah, right. Now they understand, because everybody was on lockdown. So what it did is made people more sympathetic to the cause of folks with genetic disorders and rare diseases. There's millions of rare diseases out there, stuff that we ain't never heard of. And people like, wow, but when everybody was locked down at the same time, you couldn't go outside, couldn't do nothing. But that's how people are living every day. People have been living that way all their lives.
Wow.
So let's dispel some, salute to all my conspiracy theorists that's listening, and you driving around right now, headed to wherever you're headed, and you feel like they wanted the blood so they can wipe half the human race away. Some people think I can't survive. I ain't giving blood, man. I need all the blood in my body. So can we just dispel those myths? Like, you're able to give blood and you're going to be totally
Oh
fine.
yeah, your blood cells die off anyway. I mean, they don't.
Right.
You get the same blood in your body since you've been born.
Right.
I mean, who thinks that?
That's why it's important to
you
give.
Fell, you done hit a head, you done
Right.
teeth that fell out. I mean, that's blood out. I mean, that's not the way it works.
Right.
Not the same blood.
Right.
And they're not trying to eliminate the human race. They're not
No, we're trying to save lives. We're trying to make sure that people are living a quality of life. I mean, I don't have time. We're not sitting in a laboratory like we're not doing all of that.
Right.
I mean, I don't even work for the Red Cross. I'm just donate the blood. Red Cross, any blood collection center, university, anybody,
Right.
go donate the blood. I mean, we need blood for our people.
Donate.
Yeah, I mean, we have people that have surgeries. I mean, it's like you said, it's Minority Health Month. I mean, people, having, diabetes, juvenile diabetes, congestive heart failure, going in for operation, need some blood.
Man,
I mean, we having some problems.
what can we do to stay healthy?
Push back from the table.
Right. That's real.
Stop putting salt on everything. You got to put salt on
Jeez.
watermelon. I mean, you put salt on fruit.
Right. On watermelon. That's
Yeah, you
crazy.
never see people put salt and pepper on watermelon?
Yeah, man,
Just
what?
listen, you got to put salt on everything. Put
That's
salt in your
crazy.
water to drink it.
We gotta get healthy.
Too much salt.
We gotta get
I
healthy.
mean, you don't need to eat the whole pot. Just
What exactly do
make a
water
sample.
do? Why water? Everybody preach water. Talk to us.
The water. I mean, your body needs water. So if you drink, drink what you're supposed to drink.
Mm-hmm.
Drink a glass of water with your meal, between meals.
Okay.
Purifies you. Just drink some water. Add that oxygen to your body.
Right.
People don't drink water. You got to put sugar in it.
Sugar water, huh?
Sugar water, pepper water, salt water, drink water, mixed water. I mean, what's all that?
Right.
Got to taste like something. No, it ain't supposed to taste like nothing. Just water.
Right. You know what? And I've never asked you this. As many times as you've been on, I never asked you this. I have to ask you this. What is one goal you would like to accomplish this year within your organization?
Well, I'm looking for higher legislative goals. I'm trying to change some of the laws that's on the books. We have some laws on the books, especially for minority populations that are very racist.
Oh, really?
We have people that if they have diabetes, they'll pay for everything, wound care, keep you from getting your feet cut off. But if you have sickle cell and you get the same wounds, that's not covered. You have people that can pay for, different medications, but if you have sickle cell and other diseases, it's not covered.
Wow.
So it's like, some of those things can ease the the burdens of people, in their life. So, you have people, they got juvenile diabetes. Well, I mean, if you keep promoting salty foods, if you keep promoting those things in neighborhoods, I mean, we have to think about where we live. We live in food deserts. I mean, some people, they shop at the corner store. There's no fresh fruit, no fresh meat, no fresh nothing in there. Fresh vegetables. I mean, it's salt. I see people load up. It's a mind condition. So I'm just trying to, change the way you don't have to go shopping and spend all your money in one day.
Right.
Push back. You don't have to stock the house up.
Right. How can you trying to change them legislation laws? How can you do that?
I mean,
Like,
because they can put a limit on anything. Back in the day, when they had the food stamps in the books,
right.
they gave you so many, they didn't give you all your money.
Right.
You got to spend that, bring the receipt, get the rest of it. Nowadays, they just, you get $1,000, they give you $1,000. You go to the store, just spend it all in one day.
Wow.
Oh, you don't sell. You spend it all in one day.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And load up like you ain't never go to the grocery store again. I mean, you buying stuff full of salt, everything processed, everything's just, they used to force you to get fruits and vegetables. Now it's just like, whatever, you can get if you want. Just, when you go in the grocery store, just look around. There are little labels like, buy this instead of this. They're like, I don't want that.
Wow.
This costs $10. This
Right,
buy
right.
this instead of this,
Right.
But it's hard to eat healthier. It costs more. But we got to do something.
Man.
We got to do something.
I encourage everybody that's listening, man, take them vitamins.
Well,
I take them vitamins.
You
Natural
take
vitamins.
vitamins.
Yeah, I do.
I want you to eat some more fruit and vegetables, drink more water.
I do that and I do that,
And you got to educate yourself. I mean, like she said earlier, though, you really need to find out, man, genetically what's really runs in your family.
I mean, because
that
some of those vitamins
matters.
hurt you. I mean, some of those vitamins, you walking around, you got enough iron generally in your body, you take iron pills for what?
Right.
Then it's just sitting there because it doesn't process. So what you need it for? It's like that sludge in the car.
But you need that multivitamin, though. You need that
Well,
multivitamin.
you may need a multivitamin. You drink more water, drink more vegetables, drink more leafy greens. I'm just saying.
Might be a stay
I
away
mean,
from that
but
more
you
time.
need to read.
I
if
feel
you
like y'all
can't- if
trying
you
to
can't
discourage me from taking my
pronounce-
vitamins.
But here's the thing: if you read your vitamins, if you can't pronounce the stuff, you shouldn't be taking it. I learned that with the Brian's ice cream. It say milk, peaches, cream. The other one, the little kid say blalo sudamoga laga la. If I can't pronounce it, I'm not eating it.
What is
I don't
it?
want that stuff.
What's that? Anaguasha or whatever?
Monosoda glutamate.
Yeah,
I mean,
like,
the
what
little kid
in
was
the
like,
world?
"What? Read yours: apples, cream, peaches,
Ashwagandha.
milk."
Ashwagandha.
I'm just saying.
Reese, you just got hip to that.
What, ashwagandha? I've been on that.
No, I was saying like you said that like you know what I mean. You pronounced that like.
You got to type that.
Ashwagandha, man. I take that, man. I take some of
What you
that
taking,
sometimes. Sometimes I take it. It's just good stuff for you.
What does it do? Oh, okay, that's what I'm saying. We just take stuff. I mean, we just taking
No,
stuff.
I know exactly what it
You
does.
don't
I'm
watch
just
the
saying.
you don't watch the reel on
You didn't
TikTok.
watch the stuff.
And then the dude said,
I'm just saying, we're taking-
I don't want. I don't
But
want to. I know exactly
No,
what to
no,
do. I
no.
just don't want to promote it on our show, man.
But
That's it.
but what I'm saying is, let's think about this.
Tonkat
My
Ali.
my great grandmother, she was 98 years old.
Wow.
She wasn't taking all this stuff.
She wasn't taking no vitamins.
They wasn't making no vitamins. In no cans, in no jars.
And she lived to be 90.
They was eating greens, kale,
That is true.
broccoli, apples, fresh fruit, fish, lean meat. They wasn't promote. You had to, the dude back in the day drink this multivitamin vitamin.
yeah.
I'm just saying, it was cod liver oil.
Wow.
I'm just saying.
So we gotta get back
They
to those
didn't have
kale
all of that.
greens. See, Reese
And they
traded in his
lived
greens for
longer.
Reese cups.
They live longer, but we eat processed food. They didn't do all of that.
That's true.
They didn't have no vitamin. You go to the store right now, there's 50 million vitamins on the shelves. And none of that stuff is formulated for African Americans. Because we don't do clinical trials. So you can chew as many as you want, it's not going to work. Because it's not formulated for your body. That stuff is formulated. Most medicines in the United States is formulated for middle-aged white women. Because they have time to sit around and do clinical trials. We don't do that.
I'm discouraged.
No, I'm just
Ain't did a clinical trial yet. Take your ashwagandha.
just saying.
Tonkat Ali.
I'm just get some greens, grind it up, drink it. I mean, there you go.
Don't call me with another big word we can't pronounce. Telling
real.
me
And
we
don't
both
even know
need
what
to
it
get
is.
on it.
Don't even know that.
I call him
he
all the
calls
time.
me
You
with
need to
all
get on
these
this-
different. I'm
you
telling
need
you
to
what you
get
need
on
to get on, and it's this long word with
Sun
17
Corella,
letters in it
I'm on all kind of
Sun
stuff.
that I
Corella.
can't pronounce. He like, I'm telling you. You see what you missing?
I
I'm
researched
telling
this
you.
stuff. I'm pretty healthy.
But
I
it's
haven't
okay.
been sick
But
in a
it's
while.
okay. But I mean, it's okay. But I mean, talk to the oldest person in your family.
That's real.
See if they take a vitamin. I'm just saying. They didn't have all this stuff. They didn't have no 59 vitamins to choose from. They just got, your hair falling out. Let me make you some greens, baby.
Right.
Drink
right.
this, get you some green. Get you some kale. Get you some mustard greens. There you go. That's how they
You
did.
make a good point. She make a good
I'm
point.
just saying.
Dude, go back and research that a little more. Man. Listen,
I should have.
yeah, that part. Ohio Sickle Cell Health Association is a statewide nonprofit organization. How can the listeners get more information about the sickle cell disease, the trait, your organization, and really just, man, get involved? I think that's the word I want to use.
Well, yeah, get involved. Donate some blood. Call our offices at 614-228-0157. They can look us up on the internet. We've been around since 1960, so before there was an internet. So I'm just saying,
He ain't going back to. He ain't going. He don't
I'm
like
just
to
saying.
go back.
But we gotta go back
I know,
sometimes.
he don't
We gotta go
like-
back
obviously he don't like
because
to.
everything recycles
He's so
itself.
24,
everything
man.
recycles itself. I mean,
Right.
what they into now, crochet clothes. Think about
Right.
it.
You know what?
Everything
I can't let
recycled.
this show end without. You're a minister, right?
Yeah.
Tell us a little bit about your faith and sickle cell.
But my faith. Well, I believe that God put you where you need to be. And God put you on a path where you need to be, because who else gonna do that? Because He knows your beginning, your middle, and your end. It's like, you watch that movie and you try to fast forward to the end and you spoil it. So I'm just waiting to see what the end gonna be.
Come on, somebody. Look at her.
I
She's
mean,
trying
we
to preach.
we start off this way, and we do what we want to do. And then sometimes, You get on that wrong path, and God got to smack you around, you get where He wants you to be. So just go on and do what you're supposed to be doing.
Man.
Yeah, we know what we're supposed to be doing. I think the average person knows what they're supposed to be doing. Just don't want to do it because we won't follow no rules.
The Lord using you right now.
Disobedient.
The Lord is using you right now.
Why you gonna put him?
Because Reese,
I'm looking
Reese
at
need
you.
to hear
Yeah.
that. He know what it is.
Rick,
the Lord done whoop Reese so many
but
times.
But you know what that's about Reese? I heard your testimony.
Oh.
I heard your testimony. You know, I heard. I mean, I heard it. Y'all was in I was driving and y'all came on. I was like, oh, he told his testimony. Leave him alone.
Listen, Miss Womack.
I'm just saying, don't do that. You like them
Executive
people,
director.
the people that be in the choir, they be like, he talking about you. No, he ain't talking about you.
Yeah, you preach.
Well,
This
you
minister
hey, listen,
him.
last time you was on the show, you was on my
Minister to
side.
him.
Now you on his side.
No, I'm not nobody's
No,
side.
you gonna pick a side.
I don't know why.
Because you already did. You on
I'm
his side
I'm
today.
on God's side.
Oh, did she get spiritual on us? Okay, she get
I love
spiritual.
it. I love it. She came in here locked and loaded.
She locked and loaded tonight.
Came
in
in
here locked
ready. He
and
was like,
loaded.
woo.
For this morning.
Listen, so man, we really want to encourage you. You know, we want you to get more informed about sickle cell. Don't just let this interview that you hear be the last that you hear, man. Research it. Get with your family. Find out what the traits and different things that are in your family and in your bloodline. Educate yourself on that. And then, you won't be sitting on the show and having to get chastised like Rick been getting chastised today. He comes on acting super educated, but, he's sitting in front of a guru today.
Little guru, I couldn't fool her today.
I'm here throwing words around.
So make sure, man, that y'all, stay locked in with your boys, man. This show was sponsored by Ohio Sickle Cell and Health Association. You know the show is always sponsored by Charisma Culture. This logo belongs on you. April is Minority Health Awareness Month, man. So make sure that you're aware of what's going on,
Absolutely.
man, physically within your body and do better, man. We're gonna keep
Could save your
working
life.
on Rick and trying to get him to donate blood. One donation saves 3 lives. We looking forward to the 3 lives
guy.
Rick gonna
You
save.
trained him well.
So listen, man, make sure y'all keep it locked, man. It's your boy. You already know what it is, man. It's the Rick and Reese Show. Lego!